Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us back on this journey to unconditional love, love of the journey, love of each other, and back to the soul group that are most definitely helping us on this journey. And so I do divine love healing, I connect to your souls, and I get you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. And so I see everything like a film, and I can identify the blocks, and basically you receive a write-up and a mantra, which when you repeat the mantra aligns your energies. As well as that, you receive a 3-card angel read to help you. And also I do Divine Love Crystal Grid, which uses rose quartz, which looks like this. And you receive pieces of rose quartz, and when you meditate with that and send unconditional love out to your twin and out to raise love and light on the planet, it basically anchors in unconditional love into your physical reality. So it's really soothing, it's really helpful, and also basically the rose quartz crystal is a pure form of unconditional love, so very, very soothing. Okay, so a couple of messages today. Of course, today is Equinox Day, so a big day. So what I have pulled for us is I've just pulled a crazy, sexy love note, which I've been doing every day. And the one for today is perfect because it's all about feeling your dreams, right? Following your heart and then feeling and living that feeling, right? Because if you work with the laws of attraction, it's all about your vibration. And when you live in the love vibration, it basically opens up and allows you to create the life of your dreams, right? So I pulled the card and it's perfect. If I can open the box, it's perfect because for today's guidance, it is exactly what we need, because it is all about being present in here we go, sorry, I just did it for the Facebook page and then I shut the box again. Okay, so the guidance is be present. Be present and really feel how you want your dream life to be, especially today because it's the equinox, right? Especially today. So if you can, do something that is really going to make you feel how you are going to feel when you are living your complete dream life. So your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now, in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness and be present. Right? Which is why, I mean, when I pulled that card this morning, I was like, this is just so perfect. Because, of course, you know, the more that you can do this today is really important because you have the whole of the universal forces behind you to make this happen, right? And so that's why it's you know, just to get this today is just so brilliant. The other thing is it's about, you know, when you're being present and you're living in that feeling and the feeling of living your dreams, that's really when you're following your heart to your completeness, right? And this is what, you know, this is what this journey is all about. It's all about following your heart. Now, I said recently that I'd watched the other Breaking Dawn, the other Twilight film yesterday. And basically all of it is about, essentially, it's all about your soul group coming together and you all have different gifts that help each other. And so this is what certainly I'm seeing now. I'm seeing development in what I can see and do. So I mentioned yesterday that I'm starting to see roadmaps for people. And really interestingly, somebody made a comment on a video of mine today, this morning, which was a video from a long time ago, which had a map as the front page. Now, of course, every single time I do a video, I always look to how the video is loaded because there's another sign in how it's loaded. Yesterday's video, the way it loaded was with the word time on it. I then watched Psychic Consultant's reading this morning, and at the end of her reading, she said she was sort of saying about this is the time and the time is now, and this week is going to be really, really important and significant, right? Now, for me, every day is significant, every day is important because it's more about important to you to live the life of your dreams every single day and move more and more into that love vibration. But what struck me straight away was the fact that she was talking significantly about time And I noticed that when my video loaded, it loaded on the caption of time. So if you haven't checked that video out yesterday, then check that out. I'm also going to put the link in to the video from the one that this woman made a comment on, because when I watched it today, it's an old video of mine. It was talking about the map, basically. And I'm also just going to, in it, I noticed in the description, I had put a mantra in it for people to say. Now, when I've just gone onto it, I have just been like, that is the mantra for today. Because the guidance that I'm getting is to go to, I'm going to a particular tree in Greenwich today with all the crystals that I use in healing. And I am going to, because actually it's my twin's mum's funeral today, very sadly. So at the same time as her funeral, I'm going to go to this particular tree with all the crystals that I use for healing. And I'm being guided to do a certain thing with the crystals to, you know, for the equinox, etc. So what is really, so I'm just going to show you, because I just want to read out the mantra, because also this mantra will be applicable for all of you as well. So in here, it is, just 1 second, I'm going to try and get to how I get to the comments. I wonder if I can get to the comments. Oh no, I don't know how to get to the comments. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do that separately. But basically it was about, I am ready for my union. I trust in my divine guidance. I open my heart fully and I let the universe guide me home. It was something like that. So I open my heart fully and I let the universe guide me home. So I am ready for my union. I trust in my inner guidance. I open my heart fully and let the universe guide me home. It's something like that. But basically, in the description box, if you have a look, I'm going to put in the description box of this video a link to that other video, which has the map on it. And if you go into the description box of that, it's got the mantra, right? So because, you know, this is what I've been saying, it's all of our souls working together to get these messages out. And because that person had made a specific comment on that video and it had the map on it, I was like, I know that that's going to be a message that we need to follow. All right. So, and it's all about following your heart, right? Which is why this, again, is so great. So that's the crazy love night for today. It's all about being present, doing something today that you can really live in your heart, and really follow what your heart is telling you. The other thing is, I'm just going to pull a goddess card and see which goddess energies needs to be with us today, because today is, you know, such an important day. It's the equinox, right? It is the equinox. So I'm using the Kuan Yin Oracle, and I'm just going to pick a card. So which is the card that we need today to help us come into our unions? Please, everyone that's having us on this journey with the crystal grid and for all people involved. Okay. So it is number 38, and it is the Tao. Or Teo, I don't know how to say that, but okay, so I'm just going to read it, and the card is beautiful. She's playing a harp for a start, and I see harps in people's healing. So the Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfection in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Beloved, you are being invited into a more advanced spiritual classroom of the soul. Sometimes we think that more advanced means more effort, and yet in spiritual matters, as we mature, we become more able to stop attempting to control and direct from our more limited perspective, and instead become open to receiving and being directed by higher forces, which include our own divine essence at one with the source of all. This does not mean that we become a loose leaf, blown about by the winds of fate. It means rather that we become like bamboo, strong within ourselves and able to move in this direction or that, without losing our power. In fact, our flexibility can become part of what makes us a powerful instrument of divine creativity and healing. There are times when the Tao, the mystery of the source endlessly unfolding, calls us strongly to be flexible and to stop fighting against the flow, and instead let it move us. It is the difference between trying to swim all the way to shore, not even knowing if we are heading in the right direction, but just thinking we could be on the one hand, and allowing a cosmic wave to lift us, carry us, and deposit us on the shoreline, and the right shoreline for us, quickly and with grace. But why should it be so easy, you might wonder? The challenge is not to try and force life to unfold according to our whims, but to grow in trust, wisdom, self-love, and self-worth, so that we become capable of surrender. The way is effortless, yet the journey to being able to surrender into the way not always so effortless. We can make our molehills into mountains unintentionally, and so you're being asked to let go now, to relax and allow life to do what it does, which is flow. Like the Tao is more powerful than any apparent obstacle. The Tao flows through all situations and presents natural solutions. No matter how unsolvable those situations may appear to be, it just needs to be allowed to do so. So the healing is this. Lie quietly in a slightly darkened room or place a soft cloth over your closed eyes. Imagine that you are lying in a dark, endless space that is safe, expansive and loving. Imagine it expanding in front of you, behind you, to the right and left, above and below, until it is just you in the centre of endless space. Feel your edges blurring until it is hard to tell where you start and where you stop and the space begins. Allow yourself to feel held and supported in this space, almost like you're resting on a deep ocean. Become aware of gentle pulses and waves, sometimes quite large, sometimes very small and delicate, that reveal this space, that reveal this space as intelligence and aliveness. Imagine any outcome that you wish to create, starting off as a thought or vision in your mind, and then dissolving into light, journeying down to your heart and beaming out into this vast void. The process of creation has been initiated the moment you let go of it. You don't even have to know how or what to do next. Feel the joy of release and the wonder of how easy it is when we let go of fear and control. Feel the excitement of anticipation that the universe is playing with you now to create the best manifestation. Relax and then follow your breath and perhaps finish your practice with the prayer below. Guide me, restore me. I trust you completely. Your wisdom, love and joy lights my path, and the way becomes easy for me. Om Mani Padme Hum. I mean, you can't, seriously, this just shows how guided we are, right? So it's all about being in the present. The love note from the universe was feel your way. This is all about putting yourself into that space that you can actually feel your manifestation, and then you let it go to Kuan Yin. So again, just as perfect, this couldn't be better for the equinox today. So I'm going to do another, because I'm going to do my practice at the tree today. So I'll see what guidance I get to maybe to do something tonight for the equinox for everyone. But if you want to come to me for healing, then I'm doing a lot of healings today. So if you want to come to me for healing today, then please do. All details are in the link. All right. Thanks ever so much. Take care and have a good day. Okay. Bye.